Hello, my name is Erik. I'm a researcher at SINTEF in Norway, and in this video I'll tell you a bit about our work regarding the energy consumption of LLMs, published in the paper called The Price of Prompting. Most of us know by now that generative AI and large language models, or LLMs, they consume a lot of energy when we train them and when we use them. But we wanted to investigate how much energy does it actually consume when we run inference with these models, and what factors affect the energy consumption. Also, we wanted to investigate how we can make as reliable as possible measurements of the energy use when we run LLMs on our local machines. So we know that bigger models consume more energy, but the consumption depends on more factors than only the model size. For example, the prompt, the response, which hardware you use, and a lot on the monitoring tool that you use and how you configure this monitoring tool. So our contribution in this work is that we made a new tool for monitoring the energy use of LLMs, and we used this tool called Melody to gather a data set of empirical measurements of the energy use of LLMs. The special thing about Melody is that it measures both CPU and GPU consumption. We have process level measurements on the CPU, and we have very fine-grained control of the measurement interval. By using very standard tools, you may miss the energy consumption peak or the power peak when running LLM inference. But we have made Melody to ensure that you actually capture the full power spike when you run LLM inference. In the figure to the right, we see the setup of Melody. It basically runs monitoring of the full LLM inference engine and stores all the monitoring data together with the prompt and the response. So what actually drives the energy consumption when prompting? We studied two different prompt datasets over a wide range of local LLMs of different sizes, and we found that response length is a strong predictor of the energy consumption. Also, that the model family and the hardware configuration shift the baseline, so it doesn't only depend on the response token length. Also, different measurement tools can report very different CPU-GPU energy values, so it's important to know the trade-offs that you have with various measurement tools. The key takeaway from our work is that enabling sustainable LLMs starts with measuring the cost of each response. And you can scan this QR code to check out our full paper with more details.